Hey there, YouTube. Shady Bill's Garage here, coming with you with a first ride review of my new to me, as of yesterday, 2022 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. Um, I can't imagine anyone watching this video has not seen Ryan F9 or the Fort 9 video on the Royal Enfield Continental GT, but ever since that came out, I have been infatuated with the 650 Royal Enfields. My original thought I was going to get a Continental GT. But I had a Triumph Thruxton, which I actually sold to buy this. The first generation was a 2006 with the clip-on handlebars and carbureted. And I really liked the bike, but it really wasn't comfortable. And so when my son got his Kawasaki W650, and I realized how comfortable that was, kind of flipped my idea to get the Interceptor. And I'm glad I did. So this is the first day out. And so the question is, and I'm sure anyone looking at this bike is this really the bargain basement Bonneville that it looks like? So I'm going to tell you right now, if horsepower is the main thing you want, if you want enough horsepower to like get a rush, to get some sort of adrenaline rush, get the Triumph. Turn off the video right now, buy yourself the Triumph. But if your goal is to ride nice curvy back roads like this, next to rivers, which is why I stopped here today because it's 90 degrees out and hot. Usually it's a little cooler by a river. Then this might be your answer. So this bike is, I mean, all you hear about is what the price is. You know, they're $59.99, and you add some colors, this thing's like $6,100 if you buy it new. But when you call dealers, and I did call a couple dealers looking to buy new, the amount of fees that it added on were exorbitant. I thought the shipping they were charging was exorbitant. So, you know, you wound up not including taxes, where the dealers were asking, the couple I called, $1,500 to $1,700 above the sticker price to get one of these. So, you know, there were some leftovers. I found some leftover, actually in the same color scheme, 2022s for $5,800. That puts you at plus $1,500, puts you at like $7,300 plus sales tax. You're at like $7,800, which really puts you into 1 or 2 year old used Bonneville prices. And at that point, the Bonneville I think is a better choice. But if you look used like I did, and if you're not looking to finance, people ask for these things all day long, about $5,000 for a 1 or 2 year old one. I paid a little less than that. So you can get them in the mid fours with a little negotiating. And at that point, you know, this is a really brand new bike. This bike here has 2,000 miles on it. And it is as modern as you need it to be with ABS brakes, fuel injection, and I have to say the fuel injection is spot on this bike. It is one of the better fuel injected bikes I've ridden. The engine is, I'm not going to say it's a powerhouse, but it will get you anywhere you want to go. 47 horsepower or 44 or 43 at the wheels like they say it has. Doesn't seem like a lot, and it's not. This will never scare anybody. This is a great first bike. If you are not short of stature or very, very light, this bike is something great to learn on. It is comfortable. It is unintimidating. But I've been riding for 35 years now. And as I've gotten older, and I'm in my 50s now, I've realized that, you know, I've done the sport bike thing. I've had the Hayabusas, I had the ZX14s, had the, you know, GSXRs. It's not for me anymore. I'm so happy. Like, I love going on a ride, finding curvy back roads, 50 miles an hour. And this bike is made for that. The price point is great. From what I hear, they're very reliable. I can't really find anything bad about it. And let's just say, like as they said in the Fortnite video, they're making 1 million motorcycles a year. There's no other company even coming close to making 1 million motorcycles a year. So they've got to be pretty reliable. The fit and finish is really decent. You know, are some of the things cheap? Yes. The switchgear here does remind me of like an 80s Japanese bike, maybe even a little less than that. The gauges are nice. They're not big, but they have that little fancy, I don't know why they go up, but they do. This bike now has 2,600 miles on it. But there's, cheap things. Like the shifter, as you can see, feels kind of cheap. The rear brake lever is definitely stamped out of, I don't know, cheap ass metal. But, on a whole, everything is pretty good. The suspension, I think, for what this bike has, the suspension is really good. It's better than I think my Thruxton's was. It is way better than my son's W650. It turns sharply. It handles well. The ABS, I guess it has ABS. I've used the back. Just using the back, it has no brakes. The ABS seems to lock up very easily. But, for everything I've done with it, it's been flawless. So I'm going to do a video review. I'm going to put this next to the W650. I'm going to have a couple friends ride it, compare them back to back, see what people like, what they don't like. But if you're looking for a retro, inexpensive back road cruiser that has really good presence, this bike does not look like a beginner bike. No one's going to sit there and go, oh, you got a beginner bike and you're going to sell it in a year. No, this bike is made for an adult. It has unintimidating power, but it has just enough torque to get you anywhere you want to go on any road at any reasonable speed. Would I want to take this thing cross country on a highway? Probably not. But I did hop on the highway on the way here for about 3-4 miles, and I was up to 75 or 80 miles an hour, and it was buttery smooth. The engine is unbelievably smooth. When you really start revving it, with these stock pipes, they are quiet. All you hear is the engine. So it gets a little unpleasant. But I've ordered a set of pipes. I'm going to modify it. We're going to put a set of eBay cheap-ass pipes. We're going to see how they come out. We're going to get rid of these plastic ugly fenders in the back and the front and see if that makes it look a little sharper. And we're going to play with it. Will this thing ever be a powerhouse? Absolutely not. But is it a really good back road bike? I believe so. All right, YouTube, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I'm over 900 subscribers now, so when I get to 1,000, I'm giving away a t-shirt and a mug. You can see it in one of my other videos where I show you examples of them, but I don't have them here with me. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.